Welcome into Western Edge Cellars, folks. My name is Stephen K. Morris, host of the Outsider Songwriter Spotlight Series. If you don't know what this show is all about, I'll tell you. It's about songwriters who write songs, play songs, make up stories, travel these highways when they can, and share their music. And I'm always glad to be here on Wednesday nights, 6:30 to 9, with a different songwriter guest. And this week, I'm lucky to have two people I dearly love, Michael and Kathy Broussard.
Thank you.
Welcome, Michael and Kathy, in, y'all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's great to be here, Stephen.
So this show is all about the songwriter, the road they travel, where they've been, where they're going. Is everything okay?
I thought my mic was down some, but maybe not. I talk softer than I sing,
Yeah.
so maybe when I sing, it'll be on board.
If you need something, I'll fix it for you. I'm here to.
Maybe a tiny bit more in the monitor. Yeah, I don't know. I left part of my voice in the bathroom or something. I don't know.
That's right.
So it's a great Wednesday night again here in Fredericksburg. It's good to see some familiar faces and friends hanging out. And Jerry Sotelo hanging out. He's from KFAN and KNAF.
Yeah.
One of the familiar voices. But we get to see his face here sometimes on Wednesday nights. How you doing, Jerry?
Check 1 2 1 2. Okay.
We don't cause trouble everywhere we go. There it is.
Just most places.
I'll take the blame for that one. I had too much coffee. Well, it's good to see y'all.
You too. You too. It's great to be here. Yeah.
What have y'all been up to in this world?
Just the same thing.
It's kind of an open question.
And, traveling. We just got back from Terlingua.
Yeah, one of my favorite places. Y'all played out in Terlingua and Alpine this time?
Yes.
That's your home away from
They
home.
know you
It
there.
is.
Yes. They always say, do you know Stephen?
They always do, yeah.
Hey, cool.
You know Stephen K. Morris?
Yeah.
You know, we
Yes.
do.
We do.
That's great.
Yeah.
I hope they're saying good things about me.
They are.
They do.
Yes, they are.
Well, it's good to have y'all back. I know y'all were one of my earliest guests on this show.
Yep.
Probably 4 years ago, or
At
you
least,
know,
yeah.
I was at the Auslander in those days, and now we're in the cozy confines of Western Edge.
And we were new together too.
We were new. We were new as a couple.
You were
Pretty
And,
new, yeah.
You were still just Kathy Bauer.
I'm still Kathy Bauer.
That's right.
I know you are, but you've tagged another name
I have
on there.
another name with it, but yeah.
You couldn't get away from.
You can't take the Bauer out of Kathy.
Yeah, and
No.
you didn't go any further in the alphabet either. Another B
No, I
name,
know.
Broussard.
So he had a bracelet made that said KB when we first got together, and it's still good.
Yeah.
So Kathy Broussard.
We didn't have to change any of our monograms.
No. Our towels are still KB.
Yeah. Well, since we started off on this part of the conversation, I was going to ask anyway, did this y'all been a duo now for a few years, and y'all make great music, harmony vocals, it's country-oriented music, and
Yes, thank you.
generally in the classic country style. And did this start from music, or this little love affair, or was it more of an attraction thing?
No, it was not an attraction.
It was. Oh, you were pretty definitive on that, Kathy.
Well, when I first saw Michael, my girlfriend goes, "He's single," and I'm like, "Oh," and he kind of scared me, so I ran away. But
Very scary.
he just kind of looked scary to me.
But I wasn't scary enough to play drums.
No, he was a great drummer, so I hired him as a drummer.
Yeah.
I worked on my looks afterwards.
Did you know he played guitar at the time? Or?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I still don't play guitar.
You just wanted.
He plays better than me, so he's playing tonight.
I was gonna say he's holding the guitar, and I know Kathy
I
plays
can hold
too.
one good.
Well, I'm so glad to see y'all again,
You
and
too.
glad you made it back from West Texas safe.
Yes,
and
we are
y'all
too.
been making some trips out there this year. This year's been strange for everybody, as we know. And
Yes.
Yeah, it
I
has.
guess we have to travel a little bit to find the places that are still open
Yeah,
for music at the moment,
Right.
and especially if you want to play indoors.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very true.
We have a lot of outdoor games.
We have a
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's introduce the audience to your music with a song if y'all are ready to
Sure.
Okay.
share one. And again, this is about original music, and I know both of y'all are fine writers. And thank y'all for being here at Western Edge. We're going to tune in and hear what Kathy and Michael have on the set list tonight.
All right.
Safe in your arms tonight. Wrapped around me so tight. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can touch me when I'm safe in your arms tonight. I'm lost in a dream tonight, and now my world seems right. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can touch me when I'm safe in your arms tonight. When tears run down my face, I think of your embrace, and nothing can hurt me. Nothing can touch me when I'm safe in your arms tonight. When fear slips in my mind, I take myself back in time, where nothing can hurt me, and nothing can touch me when I'm safe in your arms. When I'm safe in your arms tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Kathy and Michael Broussard, y'all,
Thank you.
on The Outsider tonight. Good to see y'all. And sounds so good,
Oh,
as
thank
usual.
you. Thank
So who
you.
wrote this one? Is that one?
This I wrote, and you could say it's for Michael, but it's also spiritual to me.
Yeah.
Safe in the arms,
Right.
of God. So it's kind of a
Gospel.
double gospel thing
spin
there, too, yeah.
Yeah. So y'all been together, what, 5, 6 years now?
6 going on 7.
I'm glad you could answer that so
I know, I
quick,
had to look
Michael.
at him.
Yeah. She's like, how long?
We've been together.
It's always brownie points if the fella in the relationship can
That's
spit the
right.
years out real quick.
May 28th.
May 28th. And y'all just got married, was it the end of
April
last
6th.
year?
Yeah, April 6th, the end of April 6th.
This year?
Last
Last year.
year. Yes. Yeah.
It's going by fast.
It has.
It
gone
was
by.
Merle
For me.
Haggard's birthday.
It was Merle Haggard's birthday that we got married
We didn't even
on.
know it at the time.
You didn't?
Nah.
Yeah. That's a pretty neat deal.
That's cool,
so.
right?
Do you, now, Michael, would you remember that quicker than a wedding anniversary, Merle Haggard?
Well, it,
Yes.
it helps.
And our first date together was to see Merle Haggard.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Wow,
was.
good for y'all.
Yeah.
So, how many years did it take before you got married? 3 or 4?
5.
5, yeah.
5?
5.
Yeah. Well, I met both of y'all probably around Lukenbach.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, that was exactly where we
15 maybe years ago.
I met Kathy first, and it was 15, 16 years
Yeah.
ago, probably around the Armadillo Farm in Lukenbach,
Yes,
Texas, and hanging around the picker circles.
Yeah.
And here we are, still hanging around the hill
I
country.
know.
Michael, I don't remember meeting you until a few years later.
At
maybe
Lukenbach.
10 or 11 years ago, probably.
Nope.
No, with Kathy at Lukenbach for Appreciation Day. You came up and played
Oh,
with
that's
us.
right.
And that's the first time I met you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
It's one
okay.
of those days that
I have a good
Yeah.
memory.
you do. I'm trying to spin through my memories here,
Yeah.
and I
Virgil
remember
made catfish.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was catfish. Virgil made
See, I
catfish.
remember food.
Food and music.
Yeah. So y'all been sharing music ever since, just about.
Yes.
Yeah, we
in
have.
the hill country here,
Yeah.
and still making the rounds. And West Texas seems like a new expansion to y'all's musical journeys. I think this
We
last
did.
year or
Out there,
two.
yeah.
It is
And,
within a year, I guess, right?
Yeah, about a year or so.
A year in August was our first trip
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are somewhat spiritual, West Texas, if you get to Alpine and Terlingua and the Chihuahuan Desert there's a very spiritual feeling
It
about
is.
being
Yeah.
out in the desert. And
Yeah.
everything around you is so small. And
But I didn't
you have-
see any chihuahuas at all.
That's right.
I never
There's
see
not-
any chihuahuas.
Yeah, they're just not big enough to survive. In there. Yeah, it should have been called the Great Dane,
It should have
Michael.
been called the Great Dane.
We
there is
saw
a
lab.
black
There's
dog.
a black lab we've seen
There's a-
every time.
Every time, this black dog. He's like the town dog. You
Yeah.
know?
In Terlingua?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably Sierra's dog. I probably know this dog.
You probably know this dog. He's got a little skin
Yeah.
condition, you know.
Well, I don't know about that. But
But he's awesome. He comes, visits us every time.
if you stay in the desert too long, you'll all end up with skin conditions. I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
So you have some good friends to many of us hanging out with you, and I think they ended up down there with you, and I want to shout
Yes.
out to them.
They did.
They have the Full Moon Inn just north of Lukenbach on Lukenbach Road, and that's
That's right.
Kim and Kemper
Yes.
modeling. And some guy hanging out with them too that you'll see around Lukenbach, Rusty Perry.
He'll steal your food.
So I noticed Kim and Kemper have kind of been y'all's keepers in West Texas. They
Yes.
Yeah, if it wouldn't be for them,
Yes.
we wouldn't be alive right now.
Well, that's true of you and Kemper. Y'all wouldn't be alive.
Yeah,
but-
we probably wouldn't be alive. So thanks to Kim and Kathy that we're alive.
So has the writing changed? Have you started doing more co-writes? Kathy, I know you had a long
yes.
history of writing, and
we have with
since you've got
yeah,
together.
we have this week, as a matter of fact.
Really? Good.
Yes.
Has the COVID and staying at home more given y'all opportunities to write that you didn't have
Well,
before?
I do have an idea, and somebody's probably gonna. My idea is surgeons and outlaws.
Surgeons and outlaws.
Because you either have the surgeon mask or the outlaw bandana.
Ah.
So you're either a surgeon or an outlaw.
I forgot my outlaw bandana tonight.
That's what we
I've
have.
been wearing them, but
We're outlaws.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do the surgeon mask,
No, me neither.
but the bandana works.
Bandana
it
works
does
really
work.
well.
I wear it every time I go to Sutherland's to find new project material.
I'm surprised I haven't met you in there.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you wouldn't
see you in
recognize
Ace.
Ace, yes.
Ace is the place. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I'm
That's
glad
right.
y'all are here. Can we hear another one of your songs?
Sure enough. Yeah.
You want to introduce this one?
Is this one we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah. This is a collaboration. It was written before I came into the family by Mr. Donald Bauer, who's over there in the corner. We have to put him there so he doesn't dance. And then we kind of turned it around and rearranged it and collaborated with the song. It's called Honky-Tonk Crowd. Oh, it's nighttime again. The day has gone by. Your memory creeps in. How sad am I sit here alone, crying out loud while you're having fun with a honky-tonk crowd. Just tell me, darling, the things I must do, for you know, my darling, how much I love you. Ask of me anything, and I'd be so proud to again be a part of the honky-tonk crowd. It's true, I know, I'd be the first to confess my many mistakes made our lives a mess. What can I do? I'd be so proud to again be a part of the honky-tonk crowd. And if by some miracle you give me a chance, I'd hold you, my darling, and oh, how we dance. Never again to cry out loud, for I'm once again with a honky-tonk crowd. For I'm once again with a honky-tonk crowd.
All right.
Thank you.
Now that's country.
That's country to the bone.
Michael and Kathy Broussard, y'all. Kathy Bauer.
That's
You still
right.
use that in music,
Get
right?
that right.
Yes, but I do Kathy Bauer Broussard, but
Nice. Is there a dash or just Kathy Bauer?
No dash.
You don't have to
No
say
hyphen,
dash,
no
hyphen.
yeah.
Okay, good.
I kind of go back and forth with the.
We appreciate our listeners here at Western Edge Cellars. It's always fun on Wednesday nights having you. And also out on KFan 107.9 FM and TexasRebelRadio.com. I see a KFan shirt out in the audience. That's cool. They need to bring those back. We can throw them around out here.
You can still get them, I think.
I have a white one. I think I just bought it not too long ago.
Did you? Good. I'm glad to hear that. I don't know why I don't have one, Jerry. We also appreciate our YouTube listeners and watchers that are hanging out there on the internet. And if you will, click subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified when this show comes out and the next show and the many after that, we hope. So we also have a bunch of audio shows that you can tune into on SoundCloud that have been there. I think Michael and Kathy might have one back in the past.
Maybe.
I'm not sure if we were recording those shows when y'all were on a few years
I
ago.
don't think we were, no.
Yeah, it's evolved now, isn't it?
You
Exciting?
have evolved. You've come a long way.
So, Michael, I have to dig in and ask, because I can't remember, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Lafayette, Louisiana.
That's right. You're a Louisiana guy, like Rusty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. He's above I-10, I'm below I-10.
There you go. Is that are those fighting words?
No, no,
In Louisiana?
not at all, no.
And what got you started in music? I know you're a drummer professionally, and
That's what got me started.
yeah. Was it around the scene there in Lafayette, or
For sure, yeah. My family, of course, just about everybody's family there is musical in a sense, So, yeah, I grew up, going to Cajun dances and Zydeco parties and that kind of stuff, and then country music, of course, integrated. And so I've ended up played drums at a young age, and continued that, throughout my life and adult life. And I met Kathy, and everything changed.
It evolved into playing the guitar.
Playing guitar and writing songs.
And she married you so she didn't have to pay you anymore, right?
Exactly.
It
I think
works.
that's the deal.
Yeah. Now, Kathy, you've been playing music around and writing. You've been in the songwriter for many years now, and you have several albums under your name, and you had some success in I'd say the 90s. I don't remember.
It was actually the early 80s.
Early 80s.
I lived in Nashville. I had a song chart on Billboard charts. It was an independent label.
Right.
And it was fun.
Yep. Did you live up there at the time?
Yes, I did.
How
I
long
lived there
did you
for
stay around
just
Nashville?
a couple years.
Yeah. I hear it can wear you out.
Well, yeah, and I was so poor.
Yeah.
I was so poor, and pictures were like things that my daughter colored. We stuck on the walls, and it was hard times.
Yeah. Well, young days for you, and
I was young and careless. So,
yeah.
got homesick.
I think you're in the right place though. And where were you originally from?
Houston, League City, Texas,
League
between
City,
Houston and Galveston.
Yeah.
And then Dallas for 15 years, then moved to Fredericksburg in 98.
98.
98,
Yep.
yes. And I'm not, trying to be a big star or anything. I'm just doing what I love.
Yeah. Well, you do it well, and I love the
Thank
duo
you.
that y'all come together with, and happy to hear another song if you got one
Okay.
ready.
This song evolved in Lukenbach because I met this gentleman who rode a Harley. He was with kind of a rough crowd, and I got to talking to him, and he was telling me how his daughter was killed in a car accident, and so he's kind of was sad. So this song kind of evolved from, and I was in sad time too when I moved here, but that's what this evolved from.
Hang on.
That made no sense, I'm sure.
I understood, Kathy. We
Did
speak
you-
hill country.
Do you speak because he was just sad, and it's
speak
like,
hill
wow,
country.
this guy, and I went home. His name actually was Bobby Gray, so I thought, that sounds like a name in a song, Bobby Gray. So that's the name of the song.
Nice.
Days were all the same. I held on to lonely yesterdays. I met a man that day. He shook my hand and said, I'm Bobby Gray. He set me free and I felt my pain had taken flight. On the back of his Harley, we rode out into the night. My hair blowing in the wind, I close my eyes and pretend I thank God he took it all away. The night I rode with Bobby Gray. I could see in his heart, his touch and his eyes, the pain life had dealt him were years of sad miles. Never will forget what it meant to me that day. Someday I hope to find myself in the arms of Bobby Gray. My hair blowing in the wind, I close my eyes and pretend I thank God he took it all away. The night I rode with Bobby Gray. Thank you. Thank you.
It's Michael and Kathy Broussard, y'all. Kathy Bauer Broussard. I have to remember to do
It's
this.
okay. You can just call me Kathy. That'd be
Thanks,
okay.
Kathy.
There you go.
We've known each other long enough just to go by first names, I guess.
I knew you before you had gray in your beard.
Oh, yeah. You had to mention that, didn't you? You know, I was just trimming up the old beard today because it just doesn't grow as well when they start turning gray.
Oh, I know. My hair is the same way.
I got the same problem.
Yeah, it was all at once, you know. But it was after y'all that I started turning gray. Meeting y'all.
We can do that to people.
Yeah, that's right.
Kemper used to have hair when
That's
we met
right.
him.
Kemper had it.
That's scary. No. Actually, I just saw their anniversary picture, and quite the dapper dude and his lady. We enjoyed the full moon inn out there. We're talking about our friends. If y'all haven't visited the full moon, well, I'll just throw another little free ad out there for them.
Nice
They're a
place.
great place. I had my last CD release party there, and just north of Lukenbach. So when you come to the Hill Country, look for the full moon inn. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to mention our sponsors too. We have some sponsors that support live music, and specifically the Outsider Songwriter that y'all are seeing and hearing tonight. One of those is Majesty Wine Tours. When you're ready to tour the Texas Hill Country, call Majesty Wine Tours. They'll drive you to drink, and they'll get you back to your B&B or hotel safely. Also, the Texas Silver Rush. They'll treat you great. They'll make you feel like the rock stars they designed for. When you shop at the Texas Silver Rush, they're on the west end of Main Street here. Silver and stone jewelry. Call Joe or Trish. You can look them up online at thetexassilverrush.com. Last but not least is the Tobacco House. They're purveyors of cheap talk and fine tobacco. They've got a great walk-in humidor. You can visit their full bar and their humidor and have your favorite smoke, whether it be pipe tobacco or cigars. Look up the Tobacco House online at TABAK-HAUS. That's the tobaccohouse.com. We appreciate those sponsors. They keep original music thriving, y'all.
Absolutely, yeah.
And keep this show going, which we love spreading the word about good music and songwriters. And we've got an incredible batch of songwriters around the Hill Country, and you two being a couple of them. And this season, since the world has been a little strange, I've reached back out to a lot of the locals to have them back on the show. Many of y'all have been on it before, but it's so this season should probably be called Hill Country, you know, because I've had so many of the great locals. Right. Next week, Mr. Mike Blakely will be in on Wednesday night, so any of y'all want to come see Mike, join us at Western Edge any Wednesday, 6:30 to 9. Well, Kathy and Mike, if y'all don't mind, I might throw one in, and then we'll come back and do some more chatting.
Please.
And, yeah, I feel like maybe sharing a song. This is called The Highway Kind. I wrote this several years ago. I originally thought I was writing about my father, but you got to be careful with how you point your fingers, you know. Sometimes they come back pointing at you. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Let me make sure this thing's tuned. I tune because y'all care. But the more you drink, the less I have to tune. It's a good deal we have.
Oh, that is.
Oh. He still jumps when he sees the black dog running where his headlights hit the road. He's grown wise and heeds to the signs. He's learned to recognize for miles and miles alone. Some don't know, just let 'em go, let 'em roam, let 'em roll on the highway. He's the highway kind. Rolling with the flow of the open road, the rubber tram drives through his highs and lows. He knows the cost of the life he's chose and never looks back for the things he's lost on the go. He's gotten good traveling light, willing along, wrong or right on the highway. He's the highway kind. Got a brother down south near the Mexico line and wonders how he's doing. It's been a long time. Part of the price it pays to feel free. He's out of touch, but he don't seem to mind. He'll catch up when the timing's right. Money's tight, crash full of night from the highway. He's the highway kind. He's tried his hand at settling down, but a rambler can't stay in a nest built on the ground. Teary little faces in many different towns, wonder where he is and if he'll come around. He broke the rules a long time ago, someday they'll find everybody knows that highway. And it's highway kind. Well, the sun will set with no goodbyes at the end of the solitary road. And he won't need words to break his ties when he finds a place where the drifters go. I guess he'll find what he's looking for, maybe less, maybe more on the highway. He's the highway kind. On the highway, he's still rolling on. All right, the highway kind. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate our audience tonight here at Western Edge.
That's some beautiful finger picking.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Can't do
that.
That's really a talent in itself.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I enjoy it. Always enjoy it. So what got you started playing guitar, Kathy?
My
Speaking of
dad
it-
got one for Christmas, and he didn't ever learn to play it.
He didn't play it. Your dad's here tonight, too, with your
Yes.
mom. Yeah.
So I picked it up. I just taught myself chords, and I mainly can just do rhythm
Yeah.
guitar. But that's how it started.
Yep. We say all that as you're sitting here just singing tonight.
Yes. I gave Michael the job of playing guitar tonight.
Yeah.
Michael, you said drums were first. Is that right? And
for
then
sure, yeah.
did you have a reason you grabbed a guitar? Was it just to expand the musical experience? or-
Yeah, I just years ago when I was a kid, I played a little bit, learned some chords, but I stuck with drums for many years. And then when Kathy and I got together, I kind of picked it back up.
Yeah.
Helps with the writing and
Yeah.
duo stuff.
Sure. Well, I'd love to hear another one if y'all are ready to play one.
Here's to the women that love him. Here's to the hearts that hurt. We what forgiveness means. It's not what they deserve. Here's to the well that never runs dry. With all the tears we've cried, here's to the women that love them, can't say goodbye. Here's to the women that hold them up when things don't go right, who never said, look at me, about our own lives. We'll take all the painful words when it hurts our pride. Here's to the women that love them, who can't say goodbye. She sees you looking with one in your eyes when another walks by. She turns her head like she doesn't see. She's tired and making believe that she's the one who lays by your side, watching him sleep, knowing her world could end if he ever leaves. Here's to the women who have no regrets for all the years in her life. Here's to the women that love them, can't say goodbye. Here's to the women that love them, can't say goodbye.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I can't not say it. A Firebird just got stopped by the state trooper, and it looks like
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit's going on right
It does.
in front
Oh,
of us.
whoa.
Awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna barbecue you.
And it's an older Firebird, which is pretty neat. So.
Hey, they're in front of my truck.
Is it? I think I saw that Firebird earlier. It's really loud.
Driving
It's
fast.
loud.
huh?
It's got.
Anyway, not to distract y'all,
That's
but,
okay, but-
that was kind of the sight.
Yeah.
If you like the 1980s movies with Burt Reynolds,
We wish we could do that song.
yeah, I didn't think they ever got caught.
We're just a good old boy.
That's right. So if y'all, where y'all playing here in the near future?
Let's see. Tomorrow night we're at Lone Star Bar and Grill.
Lone Star Bar and Grill.
Yeah, great place down the
And-
road.
What else?
That's it for the week.
That's for the week.
And then next week.
Next week we're at Lone Star Bar and Grill. Oh, Monday nights we're at Banker
Banker
Smith.
Smith.
You're there each
On,
Monday.
on Mondays.
All right.
And Thursday we're at Lone Star Bar and Grill. We're there on Thursdays this month and next month.
Okay.
And then Friday
And
the
then
28th
Friday we're here.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
right back
Friday the
at Western
28th,
Edge
yes.
with a band. I
We'll be with
suppose.
Chris Reeves. It'll be
Yeah.
a
Oh,
three-piece.
be a trio.
Yeah.
Fantastic player. Yep. That takes the pressure off everybody playing guitar
Absolutely.
when you have
Yes.
Chris with you. So he's,
Yes, it does.
He's
Frees
great.
you quite up, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And I know y'all's music is conducive to dance bands, and
Yeah.
of course,
we're,
right now,
we're, we're country, traditional country
Yeah.
band.
Pretty much.
good stuff. And we can find you online at kathybauer.com. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Kathy Bauer Band.
Kathy Bauer
Band.
Band.com.
Right.
Yes.
Kathy
And,
Bauer
yeah.
Band. Is that this year's been strange for all of us? You have your calendars up there where we can see where you're at.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
yes.
Well, yeah. We usually just post the week ahead or a couple
Right.
weeks ahead where we're going to be on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook
Kathy
will be a
Bauer
better place. Kathy
or
Bauer
Michael
Music.
Broussard.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kathy Bauer Broussard, actually, on Facebook. And Michael Broussard.
And then I usually tag Kathy Bauer Music on it so people can
Very
see
good.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Page also. She got some followers.
We do have CDs. I don't think we brought in. We can get
They're in
them.
the car,
They're in
yeah.
the car,
They're in
but
the
we
trunk
did
of
a
the car,
CD
right?
this last year, Sweet Memories.
Sure.
And
Right.
it's really good. It was a couple years in the making, And
Where
we're
did y'all
proud of it.
record this last project?
Well, we recorded it at a friend of ours, and it has a place in Pipe Creek, and then we finished the vocals and all the mixing and mastering in San Antonio. One at my brother's house, and then a friend of ours did the mastering.
Right. These days with the digital equipment, it seems like we
Yeah.
move around a
Yeah.
little bit to get a project
Damian
finished
Rodriguez
somehow.
was the guy that did our mastering.
And we'll hear a full band production on the album.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And several of the people on the album, our players,
Yeah,
have since
unfortunately,
passed away.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it was kind of nice having that experience with them.
Right.
Randy Reinhardt was one. He played steel guitar and piano keyboards, and he's awesome. And we didn't have any idea, but we're glad to have it now.
Right.
Titling it Sweet Memories because we didn't have any idea. And then the other gentleman,
Alan Chapman.
Alan Chapman.
Yeah, and you know, those, not knowing what was coming down the road, which is today, we glad to have that memory with us.
Absolutely.
Playing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your friends passing.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you do have that
Right.
stamp in time with the music.
Yes,
So
yes.
That's right.
that's the
right.
magic of sharing music and recording, especially, is
That's
you,
fact.
you can leave it behind, you know. So, well, do you two have another one you'd like to share today for our listeners here at Western Edge and also KFan 107.9 FM?
All right. No one said that life's a bed of roses. But neither did I want a better life. I'd all but given up on love, being let down so many times, till you walked through that wall I hid behind. I finally found the place I want to be. I'm so glad that you're the one who set me free. And I know without a doubt that you were meant for me. Yeah, I finally found the place I want to be. I lived a life of loneliness, though I never was alone. Too many years, too many tears have chilled me to the bone. All locked up inside myself, I'd thrown away the key till you saved me from my own misery. I finally found the place I want to be. I'm so glad that you're the one who set me free. And I know without a doubt that you were meant for me. I finally found the place I want to be. Oh, I finally found the place I want to be. Thank
Very
you.
nice. your music makes you want to sing along, which I think is a good thing. And even with songs that are maybe a little unfamiliar to the ear, quickly you find yourself singing those choruses and beautiful melodies. And so, as a team, do y'all have you found that you have a pattern of the way y'all are putting songs together now? Is somebody taking care of melodies more than the words?
Well, not
or
really. I mean,
is
that
it a
one
mixture?
That one I did lyrics mostly all myself, and then Kathy helped me with arrangement, and then she does a lot of lyrics that I help with arrangement. So it's
Lately, I've been writing more of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And needing help with the melodies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just a phase, I guess.
There's really no set.
Yeah, I think we go through that, especially as writers. You run out of room or capacity of what you've done, and maybe you find yourself repeating melodies or phrasing.
Or he
it's
might,
nice to have a co-writer.
He might say something that hurts my feelings, and I run to the bedroom crying. I mean, that's the reality. It's like, what? You don't like it? You know, it's like, okay.
Well, we just need to work on it.
We just need to work on it. It's not my favorite.
But everything's in.
Yeah, but you know, we are married, so in reality, you know, we're honest.
There you go. Honesty, when it's in a song, is usually the best medicine for a song. It's easy to swallow, and people relate to it, I think, is the biggest thing. And, but this isn't a therapy show, Kathy. We're going to have to...
I'm looking for a good therapist, so if anybody knows one...
I would, too, if I lived with Michael.
Everybody needs it.
Yeah.
Everybody around me.
Y'all are certainly a good team, and you bring good music to the table, and I enjoy it, too. Yeah. Thank y'all for being such a great audience tonight. We have another hour. That's the bonus y'all get for being right here at Western Edge Cellars on Wednesday nights. We appreciate the listeners also on KFan and out there on the internet, TexasRebelRadio.com, and our YouTube page. Kathy,
thank you
Bauer,
so much.
thank you. Broussard, and Michael Broussard, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Stephen.
Again, folks, y'all can look them up online at kathybauerband.com and order CDs or merchandise that they have out there on the internet. Find out where they're going to be around the hill country. They're here, I guess y'all are here about 70% of the time playing music. Then you travel out to West Texas and different places occasionally. So look for them while you're in the hill country particularly. I know you'll find them. So thanks for being here. We're going to sign off the radio hour. Remember, folks, we're a small crowd, but we're mighty.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Hey folks, thanks for joining us online to watch the Outsider Songwriter Spotlight Series. That's right, we're taking this thing to a new level. Videos, every guest, every week. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell so you can be notified when we release new material. If you like the show and want to support us, you can tip through Venmo. There's a link below. Check out theoutsidersongwriter.com. That'll be up and coming soon. Thank you for your support over the last 4 years. The show's growing. We've had over 150 guests, and we promise to have a lot of new great songwriter guests. Please continue to share with your friends on your social media accounts. Come on into a show. Join us when you're in Fredericksburg. You can be a part of the live audience. Downtown under the dark of night, somewhere between shadow and light, over the edge of lost and found, you can hear neon, feel sound. Be well, folks. I know we're living in strange times. We'll get through this together. We'll see you soon.